everybody, it is Sunday morning. Welcome to PhD Queen. Well, usually I'd be going off to work to teach lessons on a Sunday morning, but today I am off to an exam. Nothing to do with my PhD whatsoever, but as a teacher, the government has decided that it's time to test me, so I'm going for a pedagogical test. It's a little bit daunting after all these years of teaching to be tested on your pedagogical knowledge. But anyway, so there's two parts to this exam. One is 120 minute, multiple choice question, and it has a listening aspect to it as well. I think there's 80 questions that I'll be answering, and then I have to teach a micro lesson. I've had to plan everything like a normal lesson and just teach 10 minutes of this lesson. So yeah, I am wishing myself all the luck, and it's now 5:35 a.m. in the morning, and I am just about to have some breakfast and be off at 6 a.m. I've got to travel quite far off the island I live on. I've got to go to Yas Island, and I live on our Reem Island, so that's going to take me another half an hour to 45 minutes. So I'll keep you posted on my exam. So I'm on my way to take a cab. I cannot believe that people leave at this ungodly hour to work, but I'm sure many of the teachers who live on this island actually work pretty long distances from here and have to travel. So in that way, I'm very fortunate that I only travel around 10 minutes maximum to work. Oh gosh, there's a bus in front of me. So I'm just looking for a cab, and off I go to this exam. Goodness knows what I'm going to be tested on after so many years of pedagogical knowledge. Anyway, I'm going to have to put this camera off. I'm in a cab and pretty exhausted this morning, which is unusual for me as I'm a morning person. But I have been doing a lot of reading, and I think that one of the hallmarks of being a PhD student, as many of you would know, is the extent that you read. It's one of the requirements, I think, of being a scholar at this level, that knowing the literature out there in your field is a must, because eventually you will be contributing an original piece of work to this body of knowledge that already exists out there. So knowing the body of knowledge that currently exists is one of the features of being a PhD student. I have been enjoying the reading, I must admit, but at times one needs to take a break and just get back to it. So the way I switch around is I usually listen to audios in between, so I can give my eyes a rest. But yes, that's what I've been doing. I've just arrived at this mall in the middle of the city, and I'm waiting for a friend of mine to pick me up. We've got this test together. So in the meantime, whilst I'm waiting, I thought I'd give you an update on things and how it's going for my PhD. My professor asked me last week if I would do a video presentation for a conference in Wolverhampton University. So fast forwarding, the test was, well, a mixed bag. The pedagogical questions I found a little bit challenging, but overall I think the micro teaching went well, and I'm just glad the test is done and dusted.